Hi guys, this is a very quick and dirty video. I have not really editing it. It's a just-in-time video for me to do some updates. Do apologize, I haven't really able to do some a good video, I guess, so far because I've been busy with my works and every weekend I spend building a room actually for housing my FA18 Hornet cockpit. So now I have a room, dedicated room. I call it a hangar. I can, move in and out the cockpit, replacing with a car cockpit or this FA18 cockpit, whichever I want. I put it on a wheel, a caster wheel, so I can, move in and out. So the room is finished. It's a few weeks ago. It's a very hard work. So every weekend I have to spend building a gypsum, a frame, painting it. So it's very dirty area. So I haven't been able to do or even play or use my simulator. So it's but I need to do it. So yeah. So that's been done. But today is not about that. I'm going to update my another new project actually, which is actually uh, building a yoke. This is Cessna. It probably so you know it's probably uh, a newer model, a Cessna 172. I think R model. I forgot. But this is trigger when I play the new First Flight Simulator 2020. It's a beautiful game, so I haven't really explored everything, but just want to play with a more a good experience, I guess. But I'm using a Logitech 3D Pro, which is actually that's the one that available unused out of my other cockpit. So unfortunately, that's not a good experience. It's very sensitive, and it's very difficult. I could do a lot of landing, takeoff smoothly, but again, it's just it's not it's not feeling that good in terms of experience. So then I try to acquire a honeycomb yoke. That's the, I guess, the best consumer one available. But unfortunately, it's out of stock in my country. And then when I try to import, it will take some months and very expensive one. I think everyone is buying things, and even the honeycomb yoke in their website is said out of stock. So it's secondary market available, I guess. Um, from the store or whatever it is, and it's very expensive. Like it's 30% more expensive, I guess, or even double. I don't know, but I don't want to wait. And the next available one is Logitech Yoke, which is okay. There's a lot of I don't want to, why settle for just a temporary one. So while waiting and actually while waiting, probably the honeycomb will be available again. I would love to see their throttle, mechanism. That's for the Boeing and for 737, and also for the Airbus. There's very beautiful throttle systems. While waiting for that one and to be available again, then I just build it. Why not building it? So I have an experience of building my own controller using MMJoy. So I tried to find a 3D model in the internet, and I find one. I think it's from Brunner Joystick, Flight Stick. I found it somewhere. I forgot, but that's a 3D models. It's quite accurate. I guess it's 20 centimeters wide, almost 10 something inches. Uh, should be accurate. I think I haven't really seen the real one, but then I modified the file. I split it half. There's a lot of editing because it's not an editable file. It's actually from the STL format. I have to convert it and then to do some a lot of 3D modeling, I guess, to fill up the gaps, a lot of holes in it, so it's not printable. So I need to re-edit again, as spending a lot of time doing that, and then split it in half and make it hollow for cabling inside, and make some holes for switches, hole for bolt, and this one is changed into an inch pipe kind of solution, so I can route my cable inside. So it's going to be cleaner rather than using umbilical cord or springy cord. So this one is printed uh, using my Tifo Tornado. It's very wide, so I can print it in one piece, two times. So front end and the back end. The front end, I'm using 50% infill, so it's very solid. So it's quite heavy. And the back side, the thinner one, I'm using 100% infill to make it stronger backside. And also I can drill a hole here and then put a screw to tighten it up when I attach the pipe. So yeah, this is quite heavy. It's around 500 grams, I think. I haven't really measured it, but it's quite substantial. So it's very solid, and you can feel it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bolt. I have to do it because if not, then it won't, close the gaps, I guess. And it hasn't been painted, of course. It's still rough. You see these textures. Uh, I'm gonna put some acrylic over here, engrave one. So we'll see about that with logo, Chestnut logo or something. I hope it doesn't infringe copyright, but again, it's for my personal use. And then I'm gonna put a lot of putty, I guess, epoxy putty, so to make it smooth, and sanding it smooth, and then paint it black. Of course, there will be some switches. I'm not well. In reality, the trim wheel will be there somewhere in the cockpit, but while I'm waiting for the cockpit to be built. So I'm not just going to build the yoke. I'm going to build a Cessna cockpit if possible, with all the LCD panel and everything. But it takes some time. So I'm gonna still able to play while I'm uh, building the cockpit rather than waiting for the whole cockpit to be finished and able to play it. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do it, in stages. Okay, so that's my update. So we'll see later.